Hello and welcome to GameWorx Extras. For a while, I really toyed with the idea of doing a top 10 list of 2014. However, I didn't really play enough games that came out in just 2014 to feel comfortable making a full top 10 list. So instead, I'm just going to do this video in which I talk about my general feelings about video games during 2014. Now, it's not going to be a surprise to anybody that it kind of sucked. 2014 was not the best year for video games. So here's my list of significant events that happened in video gaming during 2014. Number 1 is Ubisoft. Oh boy, what are you doing? I think the saga of what happened this year with Ubisoft shows us a lot of different things. Between the lack of success of Watch_Dogs, and also Assassin's Creed Unity, we can see some things that this shows us about video gaming in general. First off, the very limited success of these games shows us something about the limitations of next gen. People looked at next gen as this big shiny thing that would be amazing to play and amazing to look at. And while some games have come out that show that that's true, other games show the limitations that are inherent in that. I mean, think about it. Behind the scenes, you have to hire a lot of people to make art assets that fine. The more detailed your graphics get, the more next gen, the harder it is to make these games. And necessarily, the more expensive it is. This is why you see something as buggy as Assassin's Creed Unity coming out, because they needed to make the year deadline for it, but they didn't have it done. And the main reason I think they didn't have it done is because they're trying to live up to this next-gen expectation. And this problem is only going to get worse as we get more and more graphically advanced. What we're capable of showing on a video game screen is increasing faster than what we're capable of creating on a video game screen. Until we come up with an answer for this problem is only going to get worse. I think the failure of a lot of Ubisoft games this year really shows that. For number 2 on my list of important things that happened this year, I'm going to have to go to the Wii U. This is not a sentence that I ever thought I'd say, but out of all the next-gen consoles in 2014, the Wii U kinda had the best showing. Weird. Super Smash Bros. Is a fun game. It's not that big of a difference between Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but it's enough of a change where I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. While that game's not that big of an improvement over the previous one, what I would say is a huge improvement is Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 is the first game that I saw that really convinced me that next-gen graphics could be an amazing thing. Just looking at Mario Kart 8 as compared to Mario Kart 7 or Mario Kart Wii, there is an enormous difference. All the tracks are smooth and beautiful, the music is amazing, it controls great. That is one of my favorite racers of all time. And then you have things like Bayonetta 2, which got a huge amount of critical acclaim in a year where not a lot of things did. Even the silly side projects Nintendo released this year were cool. I played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for like 5 hours, and I didn't even notice the time going by. It's a strangely fun and compelling game. In a market where we kind of counted out Nintendo, they've really had a strong showing this year. And it looks like they're poised to have a strong showing next year as well, but we'll leave that till a different video. And the third and final thing that I thought was very significant about this year in gaming is a return to form to survival horror. In years previous to this, we've had a lot of very traditionally horror-heavy games go more into the action genre. Just look at Dead Space 3, Resident Evil 6, Alien Colonial Marines. All of these things were things that were ostensibly horror games at their origins, but then just kind of turned into another shoot-it sort of game, which we have a lot of. We don't need more. We had The Evil Within, which is kind of a return to form, at least more than Resident Evil 6 is, and Alien Isolation, which is one of my personal favorite games this year. In fact, you can go see me playing Alien Isolation and I think a little bit of Assassin's Creed Unity over on my friend Jake's channel, The Offensive Gamer. So just fucking click links and shit, I don't know, fucking click it. Watch me and him playing videos. But anyways, Alien Isolation, it blew my mind. The horror and fear in that game is very real, and God, the alien is amazing. Every aspect of that alien is completely and perfectly realized. The AI is perfect, the sound design is perfect. The level of weapons they give you to use against the alien is perfect. Even at your most powerful, all you can do is kind of dissuade him for a couple seconds, and then he's right back on your tail. And the fact that the AI morphs to your strategy means that every single time you play, something different happens. That game is amazing, I love it. Of course the criticism exists that it's too long, and it is way too long. But before it drags itself out into the ground, that game gave me one of the best emotional impacts and best just feelings playing a game that I've had in a long time. It's great. So yeah, as opposed to a top 10 list, that's my what I thought was important this year in gaming list, I guess. Top 3? I don't fucking... Sure. Top 3 things that happened this year in gaming that were important. It's quite concise. This is actually just part 1 of a 2-part GameWorx Extras that I'm going to do this week and next week. Stick around for part 2, which I'll put like a link to here when it comes out, in which I'll talk about all the things that I'm excited for in video games in 2015. See you guys there, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like to like, commonly comment, or superficially subscribe. I don't know, alliteration's hard. See you guys in part 2!